Next stop on this adventure is Yongala National Park. You can see here I'm driving up this really nice windy steep hill, and this is the view at the very top to get up to Yongala National Park. It very much reminds me of like driving up to Blackdown Tablelands if you've ever driven up there. Also had to, it's part of the law, got to park next to another Pajero. So did that, and there's a nice little rainforest walk that you can go through. Seen a couple of fish, seen a couple of turtles, and either very early in the morning or late in the afternoon you can see platypus in here. But because it was sort of midday, I just went on the rainforest walk, which was quite nice. I did see one or two snakes, so do be careful with where you're stepping and, keep an eye out. Also found this cool little tree that I used as a bridge to get over to the other side, even though it's not an actual bridge. At Yongala National Park, I didn't have any camping pre-booked or anything like that because there's several different campgrounds you can go at, and I didn't know which one would be the best, so I drove around and sussed a few of them out. So the one that I'm driving to at the moment is called The Diggings, and it is a little bit away from like the information centre or the main sort of part of Yongala National Park. It's a four-wheel drive track only, so don't attempt it if you don't have a four-wheel drive. But I ended up choosing not to go here just because it was a little bit away from everything, and there was sort of only one or two other people camping there, and travelling by myself I didn't really feel too comfortable being half an hour away from everything, like no cell reception or anything like that. I still want to stay somewhat close to the population, so yeah, seems like a pretty cool campground. If you've got a big group of mates and you're wanting to play some music and all that, go for it. It's big, nice open paddock fields, so go for gold. Where I decided to go camping was up Broken River, which is pretty much at the information centre or where the main boardwalk is to find the platypus. It is a national park, so it's about $7 a night. A little walk called Sky Window, I think Sky Window Circuit, something like that, and you can get cell reception there. So headed back there, booked the campsite for the night, set up, and it was the best campground that I found.
The further we move on from all those yesterdays, happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead, it's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, nothing never will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just
As you can see, this is directly behind where I was parking and where I set up camp for the night. It was honestly the best spot that I found on the whole trail to look for platypus because I could sit down by my car and find them, and there was also no one else there making any noise scaring them away. I did go for a walk along the boardwalk and all that, and there are plenty of spots and opportunities for you to find platypus, but honestly behind my car is where I found the most amount of platypus. So check out Broken River Campground if you're not really having any luck looking for them, and make sure that you go dusk or dawn. They're a nocturnal sort of animal. They don't really come out during the day. They're only feeding early in the morning and late in the afternoon. So when I was going out and looking for them, it was about 5:30, 6 o'clock, but depending on what time of the year you're going, just depends what time you should actually go out and look for them. The best way to find a platypus is to look for the bubbles that it creates when it's feeding on the bottom of the water. So where you see a few bubbles, there'll be usually a platypus popping up within a metre or two of that area, only for a couple of seconds, and then they'll pop back down and keep on feeding again. So wherever there's bubbles, you'll find a platypus. So just stay nice and quiet, be patient, because you're not going to see one straight away. But yeah, how crystal clear this water is that you can actually see the platypus feeding underneath, and you can see all the dirt and mud that they're stirring up. But yeah, you can also see the bubbles. This one I was so incredibly lucky. I was right behind my car and I walked out and I was standing on a log, and this platypus was only about a metre away from me. It was absolutely incredible. Like, the water was so clear, I could have touched him if I wanted to. Like, look at the view from behind my car. There was nothing better than that. Crystal clear, you could see him swimming underneath. And as I said, no one there to make any noise or disturb them. So best spot, 10 out of 10 recommend.